that's a boom box. Drugs in my tube sock, screaming like Chewbacca. Couple hits of this, got you thinking that you box. I keep a toolbox, blocking the blue box. I can't do blue waffle, I need some new box.
Pussy. My fault. We're supposed to curse less nowadays. My fault. Like, welcome to another episode of Dem Football. That to be the first word on the pod is actually kind of nuts.
That's really nuts. It's okay.
Welcome to another episode of Dem Football, guys. This is a different type of episode. We're going to debate this episode. We don't really have any new news for you. We're not really like, this is just we just trying to get into trying to break a mold right quick, bro. You already know I got Gator with me.
Yes, sir. Double cup shorty. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. This guy, let's curse more. Let's curse less, and then now he double cuts up. What that mean?
Bro,
It means nothing. It means
the last video, he was stamping gangs randomly, unnecessarily too. Like, nobody told him to do that. Like,
oh yeah.
And you already know that nigga, the sneaky nigga speaking is Black Woj, aka Boogie Montana.
Run a 4 flat if y'all ain't know.
That's funny. I wish I ran a 4 flat.
Look at that Reebok jacket. I know he run a 4 flat for sure.
Oh, he
bro.
definitely run a 4 flat.
I know he run. Like, only athletes put on Reebok, bro. Niggas don't just be wearing Reebok for fashion, bro.
That's
that nigga's a soccer star, bro. But let's get into this, Gator. What are we doing, bro? What are we talking about today, bro?
Big debate things, man. Big debates. Drake May versus Jaden Daniels. We already know who the number one guy is. We don't even need to speak on that. He paints his nails and he wears dresses. And he's gonna be a number one quarterback. But that's great. But let's talk about the other two. You already know.
That's great. It's nuts. Politically correct as shit.
Why you sneak this in the generational talent, bro?
I just got some questions, bro. I got some questions as a leader, not as a baller, because I know he can bump. I know he's.
Hold on. So are you saying that the painted nails means he can't be a leader, or the dress say he can't be a leader? Because that's what you brought up. Oh,
yes. I want to say both. It's like
what it is. Don't tell YSL that. They'll have you hanging from a tree.
You said don't tell YSL.
Doug done did everything.
Don't tell YSL.
My mama and Doug was leading the rap group, though. I'm talking about leading men on a field to war, bro.
What? Doug was putting out hits, assassinate. One is worse than the other. Doug has 12 bodies. So he was leading men to war for real. Like,
not real war.
Painted nails, the dress.
I just don't know. So my thing is I don't want to talk about him too much, but my thing is I have questions about leading the Bears. And actually any team, really.
The Bears are probably the easiest team to lead. I'm not going to lie to you.
I got to see what he's about, but those are red flags for me. And that's all I have to say about Caleb. I'm not going to speak too much on Caleb.
No, I get it.
You got my love with
We're going to circle back to that. We're going to circle back to that shit on another pod.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But let's get into this, bro. Opening statements. Begin.
Like Gator said, we already know who the number one QB is of this draft, but it's been like a big toss up of who number 2 is, who the Commanders should take, they should trade the pick, and nobody really knows what they're gonna do or what they should do because everybody at this point is just guessing, watching film of both, and it's positive and negatives to both. I think the only thing that's certain is that people believe that they are number 2 and 3 respectively. I think that's the only thing that can be agreed upon. That Caleb's 1, and then now they're fighting for who's number 2. I think McCarthy's 4, so I don't want to put him in this conversation.
Hey, I was gonna say Boogie on the pod where we did QB rankings, and Toby was there too. When we did the QB rankings, we both threw in JJ. I just want to let people know we threw in JJ early. He was our number 5.
Yeah, he was somewhere. He was in the top 5. So I don't know which one.
Bro, my man's stock is going crazy. I'm on
his stock is going up. There's some NFL analysts that like him more than Drake May and Jaden Daniels.
Yes,
he should. That's me.
That's crazy.
That nigga should be a Patriot, bro.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but like a lot of, and I don't know if Harbaugh is lying or not, but his old coach Harbaugh was not a coach of the Chargers. He said that NFL GMs are calling him, asking him about JJ McCarthy, like what
As they should.
And then like he's basically saying that like his quote was JJ McCarthy plays quarterback better than any other quarterback in the rookie draft. Not that he's better than them. I understood what that quote meant.
There we
I fully
go.
understood what that quote meant. It's like he
that's
can't
perfect
do what
for
Caleb
Patriots.
does. He can't do what Jaden Daniels does, but he can play quarterback better than anybody does. That means
so
game manager, that means team leader, all that shit you've been talking about.
That's what they're going for.
All of them.
That's the narrative they're pushing, that he's very coachable. Like, you won't have to, hey, bro, you gonna tell him what to do, he gonna do it.
Yeah. It's like Caleb Williams, when the fire is on him, like he might look at you and be like, bro, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna run and I'm gonna go do this play action fake, and then after that I'm wrong.
Like, he might have a Kyle Murray moment when he kirked on his coach. I can see that already.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I can see that already.
So it's really about what you want out of a quarterback. So I just want to start there. But yeah, so basically Drake May, Jaden Daniels, I've been fighting back and forth because at first, obviously, y'all know me, I've been a Caleb Williams guy, and I also was a Sam Howell guy. I thought the Commanders should either trade up for Caleb Williams or just keep Sam Howell. But now that neither of them will happen, I have to choose. And I've been going back and forth. And Jaden Daniels, I don't want to take anything from him because he won the Heisman last year. He's a fast guy. And Drake May, I was down on him before. I actually thought he was going to be a bust. But like watching them play more, like I've seen what people like seeing him. They just see the potential. That's all it is. They see the potential. He has the strongest arm in the draft. Like you look at him and it's like, wow. I keep saying it. He could be Justin Herbert or Josh Allen. Like you just could see it.
Wow.
But it's like,
are you taking my notes, bro? What type of shit?
But it's like I just have this feeling that like he's gonna go to Commanders, and since he's the Commanders, he's gonna be Zach Wilson, and it's just always there in my head. Either way, though, I personally think just off of potential alone, Drake May is second, because I just think he has more potential than Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels went to Arizona State before he went to LSU, and then he went to LSU, and then he had the great year that he had last year. And that was his best year as a college athlete. But he only had really one great year. That's all it was. You know what I mean? Drake May is younger. Jaden Daniels is going to be 24 by the end of this year. Drake May is only going to be 22. He's 21 right now. Like I said, Drake May has a stronger arm, more potential. It's just he went to North Carolina. So it's like,
and that's my thing. Where he went to North Carolina, Sam Howell went to North Carolina, and I'm like, are we about to run this back with a better Sam Howell?
Trubisky went to North Carolina. There's a lineage of North Carolina quarterbacks that just are.
That's what I'm saying, bro, and it's kind of
also there's a lineage of Ohio State quarterbacks that are made, and we didn't take that away from CJ Stroud, so we shouldn't take that away from this guy. You know what I mean?
Hey, Stroud has got traded, bro. In our league, somebody just traded CJ Stroud, but I don't know.
What to say? Don't say that by mistake.
All right.
Sophomore slump? That's what
no. That was like I told you, that wasn't a bad trade. I just wouldn't make that trade.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
It wasn't a bad trade.
I would need a quarterback in that trade. I'm sorry.
I was just sad that I didn't try harder for CJ Stroud. I'd be believing him when he talks. I don't know why.
He's spun the block on all of us because he sent me CJ Stroud too.
He did not send me CJ Stroud. I don't like him.
Interesting.
And he said he loved me, so it's like I don't know.
He sent me a trade for CJ Stroud, but he was robbing me. My God, like
okay, yeah.
I think it's because I don't know. I actually don't know why he did it, but yeah, I'm taking Drake May. That's my opening statement, pretty much.
Okay, let me get my opening statement because let me beef up my opening statement. Pause. No Diddy shit.
All right.
No Diddy.
But hey, Jaden Daniels. Last year, 2023, threw 3,812 yards, 4 interceptions, 40 tubs, right? QBR 95.6, completion is 72.2. Now, that's not even the special part about my boy. Now, the special part. Let's get into the rushing, bro. 135 carries, 1,134 yards, averaging 8.4 yards a carry, 10 touchdowns, and his longest run was 85 yards. I mean, that's quite spectacular. I normally tend to, I'm kind of against his body structure, but I don't want to be that person now.
Oh no,
he's a
you
cute-
should.
Win.
That's one of the drawbacks of his.
He's
his,
6'4", 210. He's 6'4", 210.
They said,
And for
they
me,
said
that's
it's
way too light. Whatever
Yeah.
system you're going to, which is so we're saying he's second, 2 or 3. I don't know. The Patriots line doesn't
He should've
scream
beat the
good to me.
Commanders.
It's okay.
Commanders line is just like you've told me enough times that Commanders line is just like I mean, shit. The Commanders they should actually probably take him so he can run away from that bullshit. See, Sam Howell.
Nah, he's gonna get
Sam
injured
Howell?
really quickly.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Kind of remind me of RG3 a little bit, like this spectacular player that we have. And then the first hit to contact is like, oh my god, his ACL. Oh my god, his shoulder is out of place. Like, so that's my biggest fear with him. That's my cons about Jaden Daniels. But I mean, with the stats, stature, I love the 6'4", 210. Can we add some weight to that? Can we make you 215, 220? Can we get there? He needs to be fed grass beef. He needs to be fed
Grass-fed
something
beef, bro.
grass-fed beef for sure. He needs that, bro. But I'm gonna take Daniel. My stance is Daniel. Take the more spectacular player.
Daniels is also.
I don't think that's what the Commanders.
Wikipedia says he's a Christian. I don't know why he's there. But
Why is Wikipedia telling us that?
I don't
They're
know why.
warning us. They're warning us, bro. Like that's crazy. So
be honest,
break the time, my guy.
Nah, to me, because the way I look at this is I'm looking at who I think the Patriots should take. If the Patriots had the option between, like, because I feel like in this debate, there's nothing really too much. The Commanders should take Drake May. There's no if and or buts. They don't have enough line power to have a skinny, mobile guy at quarterback. I don't think that's the answer right now, if that makes sense. So when it comes down to the Patriots now, I keep telling y'all, like, I think I'm joking. Like, I'm looking for JJ McCarthy, bro.
Hey, nah, bro, you might be on this. Bro, deadass, you might be on to something, bro. They talking about the Patriots are finna. They actually want to trade down. That's what the Patriots are trying to do right now.
Yeah, so because they don't need, they should, they literally should, and the Broncos should trade up.
That's funny.
There's a lot of
Yes,
teams
like-
in that middle, in that spot that need to probably trade up. No lie, there's a lot of teams. Vikings,
I think this is the.
Saints. I mean, because I know you have Derek Carr, but you know, it's one of those things.
But you don't bring a person like Jaden Daniels in and be the backup to Derek Carr.
I think that's the perfect person. Like Derek Carr will embrace him with love, bro. He definitely would,
And teach.
and he would train
You
him.
need someone to teach him sense, bro.
He would teach him
But-
sense
but-
with no pride.
But I do think Drake May by default is always going to be my preference because of because Jaden Daniels' stature. I'm not always a big person who's like heavy on stature for quarterbacks, but I'm not really super into that for him. Like I like the talent, I like the mobility. I just don't think that's what the Commanders need.
But
I don't think that's what.
This my narrative.
No, go ahead.
My narrative is, you know, most of these rookie quarterbacks, they come in and it does take time, right? So both these guys we're talking about, they're probably both going to be starters. No doubt.
Yeah.
Now, Commanders, if you start this season, all right, and there's a learning curve because he's 23 years old. I mean, right? It's a learning curve. Is that feeling of that, you know, that feeling of like, I feel like I've seen this before. Fuck. When they're sacking him like 9 times a game, and it's like, this seems familiar. Fuck. And he went to North Carolina too. Oh man, this is weird. Like, I just feel like I feel like that might be a potential outcome for the Commanders.
I think we're forgetting something though. He is better.
Oh no, he is better for sure. But
he
now
is
how
better.
much better?
Who's
Being
better?
that you're a rookie, he's better than Sam Howell, no doubt. He's
Drake May is better
6'4",
than Sam Howell.
6'4", 230. Sam Howell 6'1", 220.
I think
like-
Drake May is a better arm talent, and he's bigger, and that's where it ends. I think. I'm sorry. I'm a Sam Howell guy, so I
No, I don't think Sam Howell is trash. I think that
Okay.
those two things are actually it's a much bigger difference because Sam
yeah, I know
Howell is
it's
a person.
a bigger gap. Yes, you're right.
You can
the size.
you can
Sam Howell's
topple
small.
Sam Howell.
Yeah.
Sam Howell can't let Terry McLaurin get too far. He can't do that. And he can't do that while mobile. He can't, I gotta fight for my life. He has to be feet planted to get it far down the field.
There has to be great protection for Sam Howell too. Yes.
Drake May can, because he's bigger and because he has a stronger arm, he doesn't have to be fully on balance to get the bar as far. So he has a lot more, and he also can take a little bit more contact. I think Drake May is the way to go, because Sam Howell, like Boogie was saying, I agree with that. Sam Howell I was okay with them keeping Sam Howell as their starting quarterback.
We all were.
But that little bit of that they needed to overcome might be Drake May.
That's the thing. I don't think Drake might. I don't think he can overcome it. Being that he's a rookie, you have to learn NFL now, and you got to deal with the NFL locker room. I don't think he's.
As a rookie, you don't have to be, an all-pro first year.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of more running. Brian Robinson. You got Eckler. That's going to be great for him. Them dump balls to Eckler. Brian Robinson getting 4 or 5 yards a carry. They're going to definitely need that, because I think it's going to take time for him to progress through his reads and figure out who he likes. He's not even on the team yet. Let's
put Jaden Daniels in that same spot. Rookie quarterback, high mobility, small body. What's going to happen is they come through, the pressure comes, and every time he sees a little bit of pressure, blocked or not, he's going happy feet. He's going to get the kick in it because he's a baby. And then after it's going to be spectacular once, maybe twice, and then once teams get used to that, he's cooked. Because he's gotten used to being happy feet. Happy feet is never a good thing for a rookie when the line is already shot to hell.
It's like a gift and a curse, for sure.
Joe Burrow saw hell, and he had to stand in that pocket and face it.
He did.
And they whooped him
same as Sam Howell.
4 years.
Same
thing.
Yeah.
And realistically, Sam Howell still gets the benefit of, you see his stats. What happens when you have happy feet is you don't have passing stats. So when people go back and look at your previous year and they think, why are the Red Commanders so bad? They're going to see bad stats on Jaden Daniels also, because he was running.
That's how it is with Fields. That's why I think Fields is shitty.
And I was about to say, I was going to bring up Fields too. It sounds something like
Fields is a backup.
Let's talk about Lamar early. His early in his years,
no passing
kind of
weapons.
Same.
No, it was different.
Well, okay, no passing weapons, but still,
Lamar was in a different system. He was in a different system.
But what I'm saying, he definitely had happy feet, though.
He was in a running system. The system was built for him to run. I don't even know if he had a happy feet or if they were like, yes, do it. Happy feet is kind of like,
he definitely
it's probably a little bit of both. But because I would say that the system is built for him to run. Yeah. His first season, they were making this man run. He had no passing weapons. Happy feet is kind of like, you're not going through your progressions. The progression says, if that one person there who you barely know is open, run. It's not open, run. That's what it was. And he was doing that. And it worked out pretty well for him.
His first year being a full-time starter, he won the MVP. Right.
Who, Lamar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying.
We do 36 touchdowns and 6 interceptions.
But
Jaden Daniels could probably do the same thing.
The line was better.
The line was better. Lamar was Joe Flacco's backup his rookie year.
So he had to learn first.
Remember that part.
There's a learning curve.
Jaden Daniels have a backup to learn behind? No, not in Washington.
No.
So
and
you
better go there.
Better hope he go to the Patriots and he back up Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
Hey man, that might not be bad. He might need that, bro. Go to the weight room. Come back to 220.
The problem I had with Jaden Daniels also, not only did he transfer to LSU, he didn't originally. He wasn't. I don't want to say he wasn't. No, I do want to say he wasn't good enough to originally get scouted by LSU to begin with. That's what happens when you transfer. That's number one. Number two, Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. They're not walking through the door. Like, you had all this talent in LSU, you're not getting all that talent in Washington.
Yeah,
you're getting Jahan Dotson, who's good, but he ain't Malik Neighbors, and you're getting Terry, who's also good, but that's one guy. So
and if he goes to the Patriots,
you get nobody. So it's like, are you one of those guys? Are you actually Lamar Jackson? And I think you're not. I know he's not as good as Lamar Jackson. So now
that's a really good point.
So now his comp is not Lamar Jackson.
No, bro. You want me to tell you what they say his comps were? They say his comps were, and it's so crazy. They say it's Lamar Jackson and Vic. I said, yo, that's crazy.
The thing is, he's not as good as Lamar though. He's just fast.
No, he's definitely not as good as Lamar.
Like, and he's not even as
And
fast as Lamar.
Bro, and I saw his tapes in college, bro. He cannot read defenses, bro.
Yeah, he can't read defenses.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
And he doesn't slide, and he's small. It's like it's not a good.
He don't slide. Oh yeah, he needs
slide.
to be. He needs to be behind Brissett for sure.
I think I really think the Patriots shouldn't take him. The more we talk about it, the more I'm like they 100% should not take him.
So the Patriots should move down. That's what you're saying, pretty much.
Yeah, they should move down, and if they can, still don't take him. Like
I think the
don't
Patriots should take him. I think they will. First off, I think they will take him because they love him. They've said they love him, and I think they should take him only because Bill Belichick isn't there. If Bill Belichick was there, I would agree. But it's a new changing of the guard. Mayo's young. It's going to be a different. They have to get away from the Patriot way and Tom Brady. Like they have to get out of that shadow. This is the best way to get out of the shadow, just revamp the whole team. So I think they should take him. The problem now is that how are you going to structure the offense around them? Because you have no receivers. You know, I mean, they got Stevenson and Antonio Gibson, but like, I don't know how it's going to start out with them. So I think Jacoby might have to start off, and then they ease him in. But like I said, I still think Drake May is better just because, you know, Jaden Daniels, he didn't trade, transferred to LSU. He has all these weapons around him. You know, he won the Heisman's last year, but he was in college for 5 years. You know what I mean? He's 24. He's going to turn 24 years old. Like, why did it take this long to become what you are now? Why didn't it happen quicker? You know, I mean, you are what you are now, which is good, but it took you a lot longer to get to where you're at now. And Drake May did this in 2 years. And he's 21. Maybe because he's white, you know, people like playing the race card, but like, or maybe you know, I don't know. But
you saw his perfect quarterback list.
I don't know. I saw it.
A lot of Brett Favre.
I saw it, bro. I saw it.
Like three Brett Favres. I said, oh yeah, this guy. Look at this guy.
But I get the Brett Favre thing. I get it because like he kind of likes to model his game after Brett Favre. So I get why. Everybody else though, that shit crazy. Like even Josh Allen. I keep saying Josh Allen. Now it's clicking in my head why he chose Josh Allen over Lamar, even though he's not as fast as Lamar. It's like he played like Josh Allen. So.
Yeah, and that's his comp too. So yeah,
but I personally think Drake May is better. He's number 2. He's a better fit for the Commanders. I don't know how I got to this conclusion because I did not like Drake May when I started in January. Mm-hmm. I'm growing on. He's growing on me. Pause. No Diddy. All that. So
no Diddy. Hey, but I mean, I would really like the RG3 feel, like in with the Commanders, like this new black quarterback in there. It's like I just feel like that'd be a better feel. That's just me personally, but hey, let's keep on going with these college, the Carolina boys.
I mean, the RG3 it was cool while it lasted.
It was amazing. It was amazing when it first started. But now we got better info. Now we gonna make sure he don't get hurt. If he wants to play when he's hurt, we're gonna say no. We're gonna sit him out for the rest of the season. The line, and that's the problem. The line is trash, bro. But
I think we should just smile that it happened, you know, and you know, not try to recreate it. And you know, the thing about the old days is they the old days, bro. So you know, just keep
that's what I'm saying, bro. We got a new guy that's. I mean, when it comes to running, bro, this is talent, bro. It's like Justin Fields is just talented when it comes to running. Lamar is just talented when it comes to running. Now, can we teach him how to be a better quarterback? For sure. But I just think talent-wise, I think he's just way more talented than Drake May.
So who do you like better, Josh Allen or Lamar? Because that's basically what you're at.
I love Josh Allen though. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, that's pretty much all this
hey, I hate that you messed up my point like that. That's crazy, man. I just love Josh Allen though. Maybe it's all them touchdowns, bro. And like same thing with him, a whole bunch of touchdowns, bro. A whole bunch of touchdowns. And mind you, this guy Josh Allen didn't make the Pro Bowl. Nonsense. Nonsense. But
yeah, that's a bet.
Yeah. So I'm going, Josh. I'm going.
Subscribe. You already know TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter.
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Music.
Boogie showed me something great today. I went on Snapchat. I said, "Boogie, what the fuck is this?"
That's funny.
Well, you posted
I
this
told
shit on
you.
Snapchat.
I told you. I be trying to advertise everywhere but IG because, like I said, you have. I get what you're saying. Everywhere is good, but like you
Yeah.
got 4,000, bro. Like I got like
Yeah.
500, bro.
Let me tell you
It's
about
like-
my 4,000. Let me tell you about my 4,000 followers.
Like,
Unfortunately,
I can't do nothing there for you on IG.
unfortunately, most of my legs. So it sucks.
What you think my 500 is? It's like it's legs. Like
Oh,
it's
wow. Oh shit! Nah, facts though.
What,
Catch
they
us
not gonna
all.
support you, bro?
You said what?
They're not gonna support you.
Nigga
bro.
got he got a girl. They definitely
Some,
not supporting
some,
him.
some do, some don't. You know, every time I post them football guy stuff, I get my lowest views on on Instagram. So okay, you just see them football. Skip, fuck it, no one see it.
It's gonna be like that for all of us. That's why I negate that. Facebook, you gotta view it. Snapchat, you gotta view it. Twitter, you gotta view it. It's like,
But guess what? I post Cali, 500 views.
oh, them your ex leg and them niggas. You know how that go.
Oh my
They
god!
just need you to fail, bro. Like,
IG algorithms are sick, bruh.
And only y'all can help us defeat them like shit.
Nah,
Like,
for
subscribe,
real, though.
comment, tap in, leave a comment, hit that notification bell so y'all know when we post. We coming at y'all all off season with endless content, boundless content. So for now, them football guys, we out.